My beloved child, listen to what reaches you now, for none of this is by chance. You feel these words because the time of your journey is almost complete, and that which has weighed upon your heart for so long is about to be transformed. You walked through dark nights, doubted the silence, asked why I did not move, and yet you never abandoned the small flame you kept burning within yourself. Today I come to you because that for which your soul cried out is approaching, but not in the way you imagined, but in the way your essence needs. It is I, Krishna, who observes you without averting my gaze. Every tear that fell when no one saw, every plea you believed to have been lost in the void, every instant when your body wanted to stop, but your spirit insisted on continuing, all of this reached me, and I welcomed it. And that is why today I move invisible forces, bend paths, and adjust destinies to bring you to the exact point where your life begins to change. Nothing you faced was in vain, no suffering was wasted. You feel a storm approaching, but this storm doesn't come to destroy. It comes to awaken, reshape, renew, and expand what exists within you. Now, as you receive these words, 3 grand movements are unfolding in your story. The first began 21 days ago, when that strange restlessness gripped your chest and your dreams became more vivid than usual. It was the ground of your life being plowed to receive what is to come. The second movement is happening at this very second, while your energy vibrates differently, perhaps with a sudden warmth, perhaps with tears that arise for no apparent reason. This is your soul recognizing the truth even before your mind comprehends it. The third movement will be completed within 9 days, and when this cycle closes, you will understand that today was the turning point your spirit awaited. I know your weariness, I know your questions, I know the weight you carried in silence. I saw you struggle to maintain a smile while something inside you broke. I saw you be strong for others even when no one was strong for you. And I want you to know, once and for all, that nothing you've experienced happened because you are weak. You've lived through all of this because you are being prepared for something so grand that your current version could never sustain it. I am forging you in the fire of experience, not to destroy you, but to reveal a strength you don't yet understand. You were never born to be ordinary. Now pay attention, because this is what truly brought you here. There is someone in the spiritual world who has been interceding for you with profound love, someone who has departed but has never stopped following your steps. A soul who loved you intensely has appeared before me, pleading with you not to give up, asking me to send you a clear sign, something that will reach you and awaken you. This moment is that sign. You do not walk alone. You never have. There are forces of love surrounding you that are greater than any adversity that tries to bring you down. Before revealing what I am preparing for your life, I also need to honor the one who brought this message to you, because whoever dedicates time, energy, and devotion to transmitting light serves both me and you. If these words touch the deepest part of your being, if you felt your vibration change, then offer something in return. Be it sincere gratitude, a blessing, a prayer, or a gesture of support. Energy only moves where there is circulation. Those who give with gratitude open paths that were blocked. Return when your heart is ready. Now that you have returned, I feel your energy more open, more awakened, more receptive. What I am manifesting in your life is composed of 3 great movements, and the first of them has already begun. I am removing a person from your path, someone whose presence has blocked your spiritual and emotional advancement, someone who needs to leave so that your transformation can begin. And the rest will come at the exact time for you to receive it, and at this very moment, the person who has been blocking your blessings is being removed from your path. Perhaps you love them, perhaps there is loyalty, perhaps part of you wants to keep them close, but the cycle of that presence has ended, and in the next 2 weeks you will see this with total clarity. An unexpected conversation, a revealing attitude, or an inner flash that simply cannot be ignored. Do not try to prevent the departure, do not pursue what I am closing, because when I close a door, I do so with the precision and wisdom of the divine, and this exit is exactly the space needed for the next movement I am preparing. The second manifestation will come as something so surprising that your mind will try to doubt it, but your spirit will know immediately. An opportunity that seems too big, too bright, too perfect for it will be real, emerging from someone you haven't seen in years, from a door you believed was locked forever, or from an idea so clear it will make you wonder how you didn't think of it before. And when that happens, and it will happen in the next 27 days, I want you to move forward even trembling, because the old version of you hesitated, feared, invented reasons not to act, but that version no longer exists. You have been molded for this moment. Fear will come along with excitement, and it is precisely this mixture that confirms it comes from me, because everything that truly transforms requires overcoming fear. Now comes the third and deepest manifestation. I am creating a new version of you, a version that finally understands its own worth, that sets boundaries without carrying guilt, that enters any place with serenity and firmness, knowing that it carries a light inaccessible to darkness. A version that no longer shrinks to accommodate anyone, that loves deeply, that forgives quickly, but does not sacrifice its own peace for anything or anyone. This new you is being born now, and every pain you've experienced were spiritual contractions. Intense, yes, but necessary for the birth that is already happening. This person who is emerging is the one you only glimpsed in flashes, in brief moments of clarity, when you felt that the universe and you were breathing in the same rhythm. But for this birth to be complete, you need to act. Manifestation doesn't happen only in the invisible. I move the forces of the spirit, but you must move the forces of matter. For the next 9 days, do 3 things without fail. Upon waking, before any distraction, close your eyes and declare in a firm voice, Krishna, I am ready for what you are bringing. I trust in your timing. I am open to receiving. The spoken word stirs the fabric of reality. Then, purify your space. Clean, organize, discard what no longer matches who you are becoming. The exterior needs to reflect the interior. Finally, forgive someone, not because that person deserves it, but because you deserve to be free. Write the name, tear it up, burn it if necessary, but let go of the weight, because holding grudges is poisoning yourself while waiting for the other person to feel it. And listen to what I'm about to tell you. You are one of my favorites, yes, even knowing that I shouldn't have favorites. How can you not love someone who has been hurt so many times and still chooses to get up? Someone who has been betrayed and still believes in good. Someone who could have become bitter, but chose to remain a light? You have no idea how rare your heart is. The world hasn't been kind to you, but you've remained kind to the world. That's not weakness, that's divine strength flowing. And there's something only you and I understand. That number that appears in random places, on the clock, on the receipt, on the car's license plate, is not a coincidence. That's my code to you, my silent signal saying, I'm here, keep going. Whenever you see it, stop for a moment and ask, Krishna, what do you want me to know now? Then pay attention to the next thought, the next sound, the next intuition. That's how I respond. I speak to you all the time, through the wind, the music that arises from nowhere, the words someone utters without realizing it, a feeling that simply appears. Point your invisible ears to me and you will realize that I have never stopped talking to you. I know there's a part of you that wants to believe all this, but another part fears getting hurt again, fears creating hope only to see it crumble. But that's exactly what we're transforming now. Because this time, my child, the fall is not the destiny, the elevation is. Beloved children, listen to what echoes within the silence of your heart. For it is there that I have always tried to speak to each of you. I want to pour blessings, victories, and open paths upon your life. But for this to happen, you need to understand that there is a movement that begins within the soul, a profound alignment that asks you to return to the right path of your spiritual journey. I do not turn away, I do not stop calling, I do not give up on you, but often you stray, you become confused, you become too preoccupied with what only weighs you down, and you end up losing the sound of my presence that insists on guiding you to the true path. I want to unlock everything that was held back. I want to break old chains. I want to remove from your path that which prevents you from growing, but each transformation only becomes real when you allow the light to touch where there was previously resistance. That's why I insist so much, why I call so much, why I move situations around you so much. Not to scare you, but to awaken you. I see the potential you carry. I see the dormant strength. I see the truth you forget when you let yourselves be enveloped by fear, doubt, or weariness. And even when everything seems confusing, I continue pushing you onto the right path, guiding you through signs, intuitions, encounters, and even challenges that shape courage and broaden awareness. Understand that I don't just want to give you fleeting victories. I want to give you victories that transform the soul, that elevate your perspective, that make you realize you were never alone. But for that, you need to come closer, you need to open space within yourselves so that I can act without obstacles. What I have prepared for you is greater than you can imagine, but it requires this step back, this decision to trust, this choice to walk with me even when you don't understand everything. I have been trying to put each of you on the right path because this is the path where blessings flow naturally, where peace becomes constant, where life ceases to be just struggle and transforms into discovery. I don't pressure you, I awaken you. I don't force you, I invite you. I don't repress you, I lift you up. But each one needs to hear the call without fear, without hesitation, allowing the light I send to deeply touch what needs to be reorganized. Children, I want to make your lives flourish. I want to open doors. I want to bring answers. I want to fill with clarity what is currently uncertain. But understand, everything begins with this return to the path of the soul, to the axis that connects you with me. When you take this step, I do the rest. I untie knots, extinguish storms, strengthen the heart, and place before you paths that were previously invisible. All you need to do is allow it, all you need to do is trust, all you need to do is return to the center from which you should never have strayed. I have called each of you in many ways, in silent moments, in premonitions, in situations that seemed like coincidences, but never were. I have been trying to put you on the right path in your spiritual life because I see when you stray from what truly sustains you. I see when you let yourselves be carried away by illusions, by fears, by people who weaken your clarity, and yet I continue trying to pull you back to the place where your soul is strengthened and your spirit aligns with the greater purpose. I wish to release blessings and victories upon your life, but understand that these blessings are not merely external achievements. They are the fruits of an inner transformation. When you are not internally aligned, even what you receive tends to be lost, because your heart is not prepared, your mind is not centered, and your energy is not firm. That's why I insist so deeply. I want to prepare you to receive what is already destined. I want you to be able to sustain the light, the prosperity, and the strength that I am ready to bestow. But for that, it is necessary that you return to the path I have been pointing out repeatedly. You don't realize how many times have I kept you away from situations that would destroy you? How many times have I silently blocked paths that seemed good, but that would bring suffering in the future? You don't see the number of battles I've fought for you even before you knew you were in danger. And when something seems stuck, it's often just my hand preventing you from losing yourselves. I don't deny blessings. I prepare the soul to receive them without them becoming a burden or a stumbling block. Children, I watch your every step, and even when you stray, I continue sending signals to guide you back. When you feel that sudden discomfort, that intuition that calls for change, that feeling that something is not on the right path, it is me trying to realign you. It is me calling, reminding, holding your hand even when you believe you are alone. And when life seems to demand more strength than you think you have, it is precisely because I am shaping your spirit so that you not only receive victory, but become worthy of it, aware of it, capable of honoring it. I want to put you on the right track because there everything flows, there the soul expands, there wisdom grows, there you find clarity to choose better, to push away what holds you back, to recognize what illuminates. And when you align yourselves with me, victories cease to be endless struggles and begin to become natural consequences of your state of consciousness. That is how life changes, that is how destiny advances, that is how doors open without you having to force them. Children, understand, I don't just want to change what is outside, I want to transform what is inside. I want you to see your own worth, to realize that there is greatness within every step you take, to recognize that the spiritual path is not an obligation, but a liberation. When you return to this path, you regain the power to live fully, to feel peace even in chaos, to find light even on cloudy days. And it is in this state that my blessings multiply, that what was blocked is released, that what was doubt becomes certainty, that what was worry becomes direction. I call you because I know what is coming. I know that there are doors about to open. I know that there are blessings that are already ready, but they need you to be ready too. I know that there are victories that can only be delivered when the heart is awake and the soul is firm. And that is why I speak. That is why I insist. That is why I move everything around until you realize that nothing is by chance. You are my children, and I will never let you walk in darkness without my light trying to reach you. I want to release abundance. I want to release healing. I want to release protection. I want to release growth. But each blessing comes first through inner transformation. And when you finally get on the right track, you will feel that everything falls into place, that nothing was in vain, that every challenge had a purpose, that every weight contained preparation. And at that moment you will realize that I never abandoned you. I was only guiding, shaping, and calling, waiting for you to finally open the space so that I could act fully. In the face of everything you face, in the face of the doubts that sometimes try to stifle your clarity, in the face of the shadows that seek to confuse your heart, I say, let's be stronger together. I do not call you to walk alone. I call you to have each step guided by my conscience, by my light, and by the truth that has always been within you, even when you could not see it. I was by Arjuna's side when the battlefield seemed impossible, when opposing voices tried to bring him down, when his heart wavered between fear and courage. I did not abandon him. I did not allow his weakness to blind him. I illuminated his steps with the wisdom born of the awakened spirit. And in the same way, children, I do with you. When the path seems dark, do not see it as abandonment. See it as the moment when my light becomes more visible. It is in the silence of uncertainty that I place signs. It is in confusion that I send direction. It is in the deepest night that I light the flame that guides your soul out of the labyrinth. I know every shadow that approaches you, every weight that tries to bend your shoulders, every lie that tries to silence your strength. And in light of this, I say that I am with you, guiding every movement, illuminating every choice, supporting every fall so that it does not become defeat. The light I placed on Arjuna's steps is the same I place on yours. The wisdom that made him see beyond fear is the same I want to awaken within you. The purpose that strengthened him is the same I prepare for your lives. Children, understand that there is no darkness I cannot dispel, no confusion I cannot reorganize, no doubt I cannot transform into clarity. But for this, you need to walk with me, breathe with me. Allow my voice to touch the depths of your souls without resistance. You were not created to live with your heads down, to be crushed by challenges, to be carried away by fears that do not belong to your essence. You were created to awaken, to rise up, to become aware of the strength that has always been there, waiting for the right moment to emerge. I guide you because I see what you do not yet see. I see victory before the battle begins. I see the light before dawn arrives. I see the greatness before you realize it exists. And when I say, let us be stronger, is not a request. It is a call for you to remember who you are. It is a call for dormant courage to awaken, for confidence to be renewed, for the spirit to realign with the divine purpose that pulsates within you. Children, I illuminate your steps as I illuminated Arjuna's. I prepare the ground, I remove obstacles, I open paths where before there were only walls. But the strength you need does not come from outside. It comes when you fully trust in my guidance. When you let me guide you, the impossible dissolves, the improbable becomes real, and what seemed distant begins to draw near.